And so you're always present. And if you're always present, you're always happy. It is the past and bringing it into the future that causes all the suffering. For example, you remember a past indiscretion, a past deed, or maybe you were abused, or maybe you were brought up a child abandoned from love. Now you see, we're talking about love all the time because pure awareness is pure being. Pure being means you're a human being. Being playing the human role, and I repeat this over so that we really get it in our heart. And the being is always happy, because that is the very nature of being. When you are not happy, it means that you are identifying with the past. Now, when you identify with the past, you bring it into the future. For example, something happened to you in the past. Okay? Not loved, abused, cheated, hurt, whatever. Okay? The moment that memory comes, you bring it into the future too, because you begin to create an image of yourself as being that. That is the suffering of mankind. That is the great suffering, when we lose the silent mind and becomes a conditioned mind. In other words, we begin to live from thoughts. Thoughts are only real as long as they are present. They'll become creative thought. But the moment a thought is taken from the past, you are in conditioned mind called ego. Now, this is the suffering of mankind. And until we learn to be quiet, to enter the meditative state, to really begin to see that we are this moment itself, we will not find respite. So, pure being, pure awareness, presence, aliveness, happiness, peace, joy, these all mean the same thing, and what they mean is love. Love is the silent mind. When you're totally here, you're automatically loving. When you're loving someone or something, there is a quietness inside you. There is an aliveness, an enthusiasm. See, that is your true nature. Now, in March 23rd to the 25th, 2018, I'm giving a retreat, a 3-day retreat at the Krishnamurti Center. And it is all going to be acquiring a permanent silent mind, attaining the silent heart, which is love, really, because all the time, everything is love. Everything that is good and beautiful and true is love. What we call the light being, the truth, is love. And love is not loving something. It is being love. Now, I'd like to mention something which is very important, and which also will be included in the coming retreat in the Krishnamurti Center in Victoria, BC, in March 23 to 25. And it is this, that whenever you feel anxious, you feel afraid, you feel unfocused, you feel agitated, you feel depressed, generally unhappy, in other words, you are not being your true self. So what that means is that you are caught in memory. So what is to be done when that happens? You take a deep breath, become aware of this moment, become aware that it is an emotion from the past. Don't try to get rid of it. But as you allow yourself to see that it is that past, go like this, about 10 times, as you are recalling it from the past. Why? because you see, when you're recalling it from the past, you get caught. But if you are conscious of doing this while remembering, it brings you to the present. You see, it triggers this moment. And so, by bringing you to this moment, you are engaging awareness also. And as you engage awareness with the memory, awareness is always superior. It is what comes first. It is that which is eternal, infinite. And so it will always be with you. Remember this, okay? And get into the habit of saying over and over again, Infinite Spirit goes before me and opens the way. Infinite wisdom tells me what to do and what to say. Say it before you give a talk. Say it before you meet someone. Say it before you go to work. Say it before you create anything new. In fact, say it every time you get up in the morning and before going to bed at night. So I repeat. Say, Infinite Spirit goes before me and opens the way. Infinite wisdom tells me what to do and what to say. And you are that Spirit. And you are infinite. And I hope that in another few weeks I will talk about the retreat, and I will put it on Facebook and on my website, and hope that you will join us. I'm sure that you will begin to recognize your true nature, okay? Thank you. Namaste.